The whole community threatened to stone them. But the glory of the Lord appeared at the tent of meeting to all the Israelites. And the Lord said to Moses, "How long will this people spurn me? How long will they not trust me, despite all the signs I have performed among them? I will strike them with pestilence and disown them, then I will make of you a nation greater and mightier than they." But Moses said to the Lord, "The Egyptians will hear of this, for by your power you brought out this people. They will tell the inhabitants of this land who have heard that you, Lord, are in the midst of this people, you, Lord, who directly reveal yourself. Your cloud stands over them, and you go before them by day in a column of cloud and by night in a column. May my Lord's forbearance be great, even as you have said, the Lord is slow to anger and abounding in kindness, forgiving iniquity and rebellion, yet certainly not declaring the guilty guiltless, but punishing children to the third and fourth generation for their parents' iniquity. Pardon, then, the iniquity of this people in keeping with your great kindness, even as you have forgiven them from Egypt until now. The Lord answered, I pardon them as you have asked. Yet, by my life and the Lord's glory that fills the whole earth, of all the people who have seen my glory in the signs I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and who nevertheless have put me to the test 10 times already and have not obeyed me, not one shall see the land which I promised on oath to their ancestors. None of those who have spurned me shall see it. But as for my servant Caleb, because he has a different spirit and follows me unreservedly, I will bring him into the land which he entered, and his descendants shall possess it. But now, since the Amalekites and Canaanites are living in the valleys, turn away tomorrow and set out into the wilderness by way of the Red Sea road." The Lord also said to Moses and Aaron, "How long will this wicked community grumble against me? I have heard the grumblings of the Israelites against me. Tell them, by my life, oracle of the Lord, I will do to you just what I have heard you say. Here in the wilderness your dead bodies shall fall. Of all your men of 20 years or more, enrolled in your registration, who grumbled against me, not one of you shall enter the land where I solemnly swore to settle you, except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, son of Nun. Your little ones, however, who you said would be taken as spoil, I will bring in, and they shall know the land you rejected. But as for you, your bodies shall fall here in the wilderness, while your children will wander for 40 years, suffering for your infidelity, till the last of you lies dead in the wilderness. Corresponding to the number of days you spent reconnoitering the land, 40 days you shall bear your punishment, 1 year for each day, 40 years. Thus you will realize what it means." The whole community threatened to stone them. But the glory of the Lord appeared at the tent of meeting to all the Israelites. And the Lord said to Moses, "How long will this people spurn me? How long will they not trust me, despite all the signs sent to reconnoiter the land, and who on returning had set the whole community grumbling against him by spreading discouraging reports about the land? These men who had spread discouraging reports about the land were struck down by the Lord and died. Only Joshua, son of Nun, and Caleb, son of Jephunneh, survived of all the men who had gone to reconnoiter the land.